Ladies and gentlemen, it's the R&R Show. We are live tonight at Nightline TV. It's the premiere of Turnbuckle Talk. In the studio, we have the big man himself, superstar all around from all over the place, Legendary Action Wrestling and all other types of organizations. Vince Steele is in the building. And right before we start the show, we got some video clips and stuff we want you to watch. And after that, the big man will be sitting right here next to me on Turnbuckle Talk. It's Ralph LG and the R&R Show.
Fatal four-way? What's so fatal about a four-way? I wonder who's in it.
Craig Francis.
No, I wouldn't touch him if you paid me.
Why Allen?
No, I always wanted to smash a pineapple, but it won't be in season come September.
Zombie King.
Oh, we come from the same world, but we walk two different paths. Not yet for him. Oh, Sebastian Cage. Yes, Sebastian Cage. Oh, such a great athlete with a bright future. It's a shame I'm gonna have to extinguish it. Unless he joins us in my circus of terror. Might have to ask him come September 2nd. Fatal four-way? What's so fatal about a four-way? I wonder who's in it.
Craig Francis.
No, I wouldn't touch him if you paid me.
Why Allen?
No, I always wanted to smash a pineapple, but it won't be in season come September.
Zombie King.
Oh, we come from the same world, but we walk two different paths. Not yet for him. Oh, Sebastian Cage. Yes, Sebastian Cage. Oh, such a great athlete with a bright future. It's a shame I'm gonna have to extinguish it. Unless he joins us in my circus of terror. Might have to ask him come September 2nd. Fatal four-way? What's so fatal about a four-way? I wonder who's in it.
Craig Francis.
No, I wouldn't touch him.
I can't comprehend this. I don't know what's going on. This is total shit. We're coming to take over and make LAW great again. Woo! I can't comprehend this. I don't know.
We are right here tonight on the R&R Show with the premiere of Turnbuckle Talk. With me right now is the man himself, Mr. Vince Steele is in the building. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And we're having a lot of fun. We have so much things going on with, of course, with all the independent wrestling that's taking flight right now. You know, I know everybody's interested in the WWE and stuff like that, but independent wrestling has taken off. It's getting as popular as more than ever. You know, fortunately that you and I have associated ourselves with certain companies in the indies right now.
Yeah, true.
And Legendary Action Wrestling, BWF, they have a feud going on.
Yeah, I see that's going on right now.
Yeah, you see that's going on right now. What is your intake? First of all, let's get to know you. Before we go into the feud and before we go into what's going on with the next coming up events and everything, how did you get started in the independent wrestling?
Well, you got to be a fan, to be totally honest. You got to be a fan, and unfortunately, unlike other wrestlers and stuff, everybody was brought into the NWA or WWF at the time. Me, being a young kid in the Bronx, raised by a single mother and everything, Saturday mornings used to, PIX, Channel 11.
Yes.
My family were heavy into music, so before Soul Train came on, Glow, Gorgeous Women of Wrestling,
Yeah.
was my first experience to professional wrestling in
Ever. Before
Ever.
WWF at the time and everything.
Yeah.
Glow was the thing.
Glow was my thing.
And you know what? Glow's making a comeback now since Netflix, put it out there. And people are watching the old videos of these girls.
I already watched the whole first season. In 2 days. 2 days it was done.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So you started getting into wrestling. Single mom, raised, Puerto Rican descent, correct?
Puerto Rican and Dominican.
Puerto Rican, Dominican, the best of both worlds. We got mangú and we got rice and beans on the side. You started getting into wrestling at a young. How many years you been wrestling now?
As of August, it will be 16 years.
16 years. And how old are you?
32 years old.
So you started at the age of 16.
Yeah, blessed. That's a blessing to always
Yeah.
to always get your foot in the door as young as you can. Even though I didn't have any, just like you had your father.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have any family members that was into wrestling. Everybody was into something else,
Right.
You know. But I got into wrestling first, like most guys. They mimicked everything that they did. I was from the projects. We would have big backyard shows in the back of my building.
Yeah.
And I got addicted to it.
Right.
And then the wrestling school that I went to was the original Doghouse.
Okay.
That has like the big stars like Low Key,
Yeah.
Homicide.
Yeah.
I think Red Amazing came from out there too. They did that's where I met a lot of the top indie guys that are out now.
Right.
That making a big splash now.
Yeah. That's good. That's good that you got into. You're coming from a background that we're gonna switch your mic. That way people can hear you better.
Yeah.
All right. We got people logged on, and they're loving it. You know, we have Vince Steele in the building. If you just logged on, Vince, what you started at 16, you're wrestling for 16 years. With everything that's going on now in the wrestling entertainment world, what do you miss, and what do you feel is not doing as good as with the big guys?
I'm gonna start off by alone the way the independent industry has become now, with certain promoters they're only worried about the buck. I know the buck is the most important part, but back when I first started, you had to get a license
Right.
in New York State to even be mentioned as a professional wrestler.
Right.
And I started at 16. 2 years go by, I hit 18, the legal age to get a license, and Vince McMahon did that big promo saying that wrestling is not what it is.
Right.
It's sports entertainment.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that broke my heart big time because I wanted that piece of paper.
To say that you were a professional wrestler.
Yeah, and I could get paid.
Exactly. Now with the independent scene growing, do you think, I've asked this before with prior wrestlers who've been on the show, you know, Frankie Flo, Aramis La Paz, Cha-Cha Charlie, Bronco International, Lexus, Buchanan, and they all agreed on the same thing. Independent wrestling is the place you can go to watch people wrestle.
It's true, but the way that independent wrestling is now, with certain guys, the top guys now, like the Young Bucks and a lot of the Lucha Underground stars and all that, they are like doing more, how can I say it, more flips and the wow factor
Yeah.
in their matches instead of like telling a story. I'm real big on telling stories in the ring.
Right.
I want people to be drawn into what I do,
Right.
you know. Even though I do the flips and
Oh
and all
no,
the
we're gonna
crazy
show some
stuff.
clips later. We got some clips that we're gonna show some people. So you started wrestling. You're in the independent scene. What are the pros and cons of independence?
You always have to be respectable everywhere you go. You're new, you keep your mouth shut, you listen. Just show respect to the next man next to you, because you may never know you're in the ring with the guy, and you rub him the wrong way, he's gonna knock your block off.
Right. Yeah, I've heard stories of guys who don't want to work with other guys that are trying to showboat, trying to look, superior to other guys, and that causes a safety issue, because now, the way I've been trained, and like I said, I'm being trained by two of the best. My biggest thing is safety.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Safety. Because it'll break my heart if, God forbid, that I didn't pay attention to something that I was taught and I hurt somebody.
Yeah.
But watching a lot of these other guys, and you watch behind the scene videos on YouTube and everything. I mean, there are guys who are doing things that would you do something that you think you shouldn't do?
Well, I think that's the whole point of me. Like, I do everything that people don't think that I can do.
Right.
But like, as a safety problem and all that stuff, we're out there to perform for the paying customer.
Okay.
And 10, 15, 20 minutes, I want to be able to walk home.
Right.
I got 3 kids at home that's dying to see me every time I walk in the door.
Right.
So if I'm able to walk home or get home safely and no serious injuries, maybe some cuts, some bruises, some sores.
Yeah.
But that's about it. That's all I worry about.
Right. Now, you're into wrestling, and you come up with the name Vince Steele.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
I was always, drawn to the whole Superman logo.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, how would that look? And then the Steel character was out.
Yeah.
Like,
But Shaq didn't make nothing good of it when he did Steel.
I actually liked the movie. Big ups to Shaq. Did a good job. I enjoyed it. I was a kid,
Yeah.
Not every day you see somebody swing a hammer like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But that I put the two together. I'm like, Vince is my government name, Vincent.
Yeah.
And then Steel. I feel like I was made out of steel at that point, and then it just stuck with me.
Now you're 16 years down the road, and you're wrestling. What was your your fond memories of the past? Like, what was your best matches or something that you would do again?
Oh wow, the couple of guys that I wrestled with that I haven't gotten a chance to wrestle them again. Guys are in the independents now. When I first started in my home company, Ace Pro Wrestling, they threw a bunch of matches to me like that, and awesome matches, especially at the beginning when I first started there. And wow, guys that I would like to be back in the ring with. The good guy Azrael, he's real big in the indies now. A buddy of mine is Jay Lethal, big ROH guy. He's one of the top guys there. And all the names that I worked. To be totally honest, I would like to work them again.
Right.
Like Leon Apollo, Savio Vega, Crowbar. When I first started, I used to get beat up by the top names. They'd come in and beat me up real quick, like Raven.
Right.
Jimmy Fly Snooker beat me up one time.
Wow. How was it wrestling with the legend, man?
I didn't get to wrestle him. He beat me up. That was it.
That's it. He beat you up?
That's
it.
Did
he splash off the top rope on you?
No. He hit me and I fell out the ring, and that was it. That was my night.
Oh, man. Now, so you mentioned Savio Vega. Savio Vega, who is another fellow Puerto Rican who was in the WWE for a while. Now he's doing the independents. With the race barriers that's going on, not just in wrestling. I'm talking about throughout the nation. Throughout the nation, the country's been divided recently and everything. I mean, for me, it feels good to get in the ring with guys from all races.
Oh, definitely.
All colors, all whatever they are and everything, religious, whatever. Do you feel that because of us being Hispanic, it's harder for us to try to propel ourselves in the industry, in the independent industry?
Not really, because Puerto Rico's a hotbed for wrestling. a lot of the monster characters went out there and they became the monsters out there, like
Right.
Abyss,
Yeah.
Jason the Terrible. He's real big on like FMW way back then.
Yeah.
Bruiser Brody.
Oh, he was a monster.
Who else? Stan Hansen was real big in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Just
Abdullah the Butcher.
Abdullah the Butcher. Yeah.
He was like, him and Carlito Colon were like salt and pepper. You had to have them together in Puerto Rico. You had to do that. Well, you know, I've watched you in the ring. Now we have a clip, Frankie. We have a clip where this man, ladies and gentlemen, it was at Viva la Raza 2. No, actually, yes, Viva la Raza 2 La Revancha. And you had a handicap match, correct?
Yeah.
You had a handicap match. Now, you did something that night that stole the show. I'm going to give props where props is due. You know, I had my match there with a certain guy that eventually, sooner or later, hopefully I'll run into him again. You know, with that Team Shazam, Barrio Rikers, where I hope you're watching. But you went in that ring and did something that now I watched two angles of it. Now there's one angle, I think this is the one we're gonna show, where you were looking at the crowd like saying, yeah, I'm gonna do something that's gonna make you shut up. And when you went and did what you did, the whole place erupted. Okay? Now tell me, what was going through your mind when you climbed that turnbuckle and did what you did?
All right. Towards that part, I was climbing up to the top of the turnbuckle, and for some reason the rope was, I guess the padding that covers the cable was loose. So once I stepped on it, it slid.
Yes.
So I'm like, oh no. I hope I do not fall.
Right.
Because previously, back in 2014, at a LAW show, I was in a tag match, and the top rope broke on me.
Oh no.
And I fell out the ring head first.
Oh no.
Luckily, back of my legs hit the rope, and I was able to flip over.
Okay.
Didn't really get hurt.
All right.
Mind you, my kids and my girlfriend at the time was there, and they thought I died.
Oh God.
But I was thinking, I'm like, all right, once I got up there, I'm like, all right, once I get up there, it's a wrap. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go and do what I do best.
Yeah, because let me tell you something. As soon as that video went up, I think less than an hour or so, it was already at 2,000 hits. Yeah. It's up to a little bit past 6,000 now. But we're gonna play this clip, Frank. If you could play this clip, ladies and gentlemen, this is Vince Steele at Viva la Raza 2 La Revancha on May 20, 2017. I witnessed this, and when you watch it on video, you still say, wow. We'll be right back after this clip.
Yeah, it's a quick 21-second video.
This video, I'm watching the delay here now on the side. There you are on top of, and you just like bam. Was that like a fuck it type feeling?
Nah, it was more like I'm free.
You're free.
Yeah, man. A lot of guys my size, they're like afraid of heights and stuff. I totally am not.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I would do something like that. I mean, maybe off the second rope, I would do something. But, dude, I got to give you made us big guys look good. I got to give you that. I have to give you that. You know what I'm saying? Now, you have a manager at LAW. He's a little bit of a big mouth, isn't he?
I wouldn't say a big mouth. He knows how to speak to people.
Okay. Shout out to Joe.
Mr. Ruda.
Mr. Ruda, excuse me, Mr. Ruda, who's I spoke to him when I got a chance. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it today. And I spoke to him, and I said, Joe, what was your biggest fear watching Vince go up on top of that rope? He says, well, I knew he was going to do something special. But it's like you said, the top rope was like sliding.
Yeah.
He said, I saw his foot slide just 2 inches. And I said to myself, if he falls backwards, I'm done. I'm done. All the health insurance that he has is not going to help him. You know what I'm saying? But you were at my first match back in February, which was Viva la Raza 1. And you had a hell of a match with a great Mexican luchador named Psycho Clown. And that's where I met you behind the scenes, because you had this patch on your chest.
Oh.
You had this patch on your chest that I thought it would never, like, I know you still feel it once in a while.
I have scars.
From that match?
Yeah, I have scars. Actually, like, he cut open my chest.
Wow. And give us your experience of getting in a ring with somebody of that caliber.
Well, one, I'm a Puerto Rican, yes, I know, but I was born and raised in New York, so my Spanish isn't top par.
Right.
And he's Mexican, so they say certain words differently.
Yeah.
So the sound barrier, the speaking barrier was really hard to deal with.
Yeah.
But we just went out there and we did what we
You
did.
guys, it was so natural. Looking at what you guys did was very natural. We're gonna show the clip of we're gonna show your match. This is Vince Steele versus Psycho Clown, hosted by Legendary Action Wrestling at Taino Towers. This was February 18th, 2017. To me, one of the most fun matches I have seen in a long time. When we come back, we're going to talk about the feud. We're going to talk about BWF LAW. I know you have some input on that. And I believe they sent us, someone from one of the organizations sent us a video that they want us to play. There's a message, I guess, for us. I don't know what's going on. But once we come back, we'll continue with the story. No, it's, yes. We're going to play that one. And ladies and gentlemen, it's Vince Steele on the R&R show on Turnbuckle Talk. We're going to show you this match with Psycho Clown from Mexico, AAA, actually.
AAA.
Which is
top guys from AAA.
Yes, one of the top guys from AAA. So now you know this guy doesn't wrestle with every little rinky dink. This guy plays with the big names. We'll be right back after this clip. We got Vince Steele in the house. It's the R&R show live at Nightline TV.
Well, there's the bell. This match is official. As the fans chant Fat Boy at Vince Steele, I'm so excited. I am the Ace Dante Chase along with Vinny Badaboom at Legendary Action Wrestling. Viva La Raza. We're so happy to have Psycho Clown here in Taino Towers. Oh, and a hard chop from the Crazy Clown. Exchanging chops with Vince Steele, the man who weighs 500 pounds, and Psycho Clown going for the quick schoolboy roll-up. Vince Steele able to kick out of it.
Steele guy looks like he's in like 85 McDonald meal.
And Vince Steele sent to the outside. Psycho Clown with a suicide dive. Oh, and he breaks the guardrail. Psycho Clown. What crazy power from Psycho Clown. He sent the gigantic Vince Steele right through that steel guardrail.
That's why you don't mess with Psycho Clown, Ace. Psycho Clown will put you through a wall, literally.
He certainly will, Vinny.
That's how psycho he is.
Psycho Clown is just a maniac. Goes off the ropes again, and this time is caught with a forearm from Vince Steele.
I hope those fans are okay.
Well, I'm sure they are. But now Vince Steele with the advantage. You know, Vinny, Psycho Clown is going to be fighting Dr. Wagner at Triple Mania for the AAA promotion in Mexico.
Really? That's where he's going to take off his mask?
That's right.
See how ugly Psycho Clown is without his mask. Once Dr. Wagner rips it off his face, Dante Jace.
Well, Vinny, this actually could be the last time we see Psycho Clown with his mask, because you're right, Dr. Wagner may just rip it off his face, but Psycho Clown can definitely take care of himself. Dr. Wagner will be a tough challenge, but right now Vince Steele is a tough challenge right here in LAW. Psycho Psycho Clown with a sunset flip. Oh, and all 500 pounds of Vince Steele drops right down on the clown. And he gets the shoulder up. Getting the fans into it.
Psycho Clown is willing to go mano a mano with Vince Steele, this fat boy, as the fans call him.
Well, Psycho Clown's never going to back down from a challenge, whether it's here in AAA or anywhere that he wrestles. In Mexico, in the United States, here in Harlem, it doesn't matter. Psycho Clown will take on anybody, and right now he's in Legendary Action Wrestling. But I want to ask you something, Vinny. You seem to kind of like Psycho Clown. Why is that?
I don't know, there's something about his smile. You know, he reminds me of Sweet
right to the
Tooth.
face.
Remember from
kicks.
Twisted Metal?
Oh, yes.
to the groin.
Yeah, I always kind of like
Chop to the head.
Twister a little better. She was
Oh,
hot.
his hand
But
with the
Sweet
belt.
Tooth definitely was a maniac, and now Psycho Clown just smacking Vince Steele around, going for another sunset flip. Oh, this time Vince Steele crashes down and hurts himself in the process.
You know what, Ace, maybe I take it back. Trump should not build a wall. We need more clowns like him in America.
Well, I agree with you there, Vinny. I don't want them all. I don't want a wall either. But Psycho Clown with a series of clotheslines.
That's hurt.
Oh, Psycho Clown even taking the referee down. Psycho Clown is a pure lunatic. Psycho Clown diving through the ropes. Right out in front of us, taking Vince Steele down. Psycho Clown with a suicide dive. Psycho Clown, an absolute maniac.
I don't know if he's
Get up.
trying to wake him up.
Vince Steele trying to recover. Mr. Ruda trying to give him some air.
Oh, he's going to pee on him. Oh, no.
And once again, Psycho Clown up to the top rope. What's he going for here? Oh, Psycho Clown with a crossbody from the top rope.
Got it, Bob.
Psycho
Ain't got
Clown
no
taking
power.
Vince Steele
There
down.
you go.
Psycho
Easy.
Clown is a maniac.
Let's get his whole body to do that.
He truly is a psycho, ladies and gentlemen. And now he's going for a chair.
You know what, Ace? The Clown is bringing a big fight feel to this match.
Psycho Clown bringing in several chairs. He's getting the and coming into the ring. There's no telling what Psycho Clown is going to do. Psycho Clown doesn't hesitate to put anybody's safety at risk, including his own. Psycho Clown, what's he going for now? Another chair. And look at this, Captain Insurance running away. The referee chasing him. Quite apropos for Psycho Clown. This has turned into a circus.
This is a circus, Ace. You know what?
Oh, he's going to crack him with both chairs.
Uptight people that come here every day. We need happy, athletic people like him. We need to see more smiles in New York.
You just like him because he's nuts. Oh, and he just hit Vince Steele in the nuts.
Right to his jewelry.
Psycho Clown. I'm sure Vince Steele isn't going to be able to have any kids after that one.
Enough with the chairs.
I don't think I would want kids with a clown like this. But the kids love him, and I love him too.
Well, Psycho Clown, you know, I've got to give him a lot of
Precious,
credit.
pick him
He's
up.
the one. Oh, listen to that. That sounded like a gunshot going off.
That sounded like two bricks slamming against each other.
Vince Steele, I don't think he knew what he got himself into with this second match here tonight. But still fighting back is the large man. Oh, and another chop from Psycho Clown. Psycho
Turn
Clown
around, catch him. He's going to
going
jump.
up top. And again, Mr. Ruda interfering.
Look at that cheater.
Oh, and Vince Steele
He got
just
cracked.
cracks Captain
Oh, no.
Insurance in the head.
He's gonna need life insurance.
He certainly will. Both men going up top, precarious position. Psycho Clown with a sunset flip from the top rope. Power bomb and 3. That's
This
it.
guy's so
Psycho Clown gets the win.
Incredible ring awareness from Psycho Clown.
Psycho Clown, the winner of this match, defeating Mr. Ruda's insurance champion, Vince Steele. And look at this insane maniac celebrating.
He's brought happiness back to America again. Kids are happy again.
Well, the sweet tooth of professional wrestling, the insane clown, Psycho Clown, the maniac, gets the win.
Yeah, put your tongue back to the side.
Psycho Clown with all the
Good
fans.
job,
Psycho Clown celebrating with all of us here at Legendary Action Wrestling and all of us here at Taino Towers.
Nice stuff for you too, man. Yeah, selfie.
The fans love it. They certainly are, Vinny Bonaboom.
Just on the floor. Hang it up. We'll rest later.
You definitely did. I think you just said you love a clown.
I mean, I highly like it.
Oh, and look at this. Now Psycho Clown is the insurance champion. Yes, Mr. Ruda. He defeated your champion.
No. Go.
Oh, no. Mr. Ruda pulling a loophole in the contract.
He has a point. But he's a clown.
Well, I don't think this is too smart.
Not a good idea, no.
Trying to hit Psycho Clown. Psycho Clown ducks and a clothesline. Oh, he sends Mr. Ruda inside out.
Life insurance.
Psycho Clown with that belt. Oh, smacking away on the back of Mr. Ruda. I think Mr. Ruda is going to need some more of his own life insurance, Vinny.
That's how much psycho he is.
Psycho Clown. Psycho Clown, certainly a maniac, victorious here at LAW.
I can't wait to see him.
What an entertaining individual. What an entertaining match. You get the best of everything here in Legendary Action Wrestling.
Can't wait to see him at AAA.
Neither can I, Vinny Bonaboom. He takes on Dr. Wagner, and I'm sure this was a good warm-up match for him, defeating the insurance champion, Vince Steele. Psycho Clown victorious.
This is total shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. It's the R&R Show. We're at Turnbuckle Talk. I got Vince Steele in the house with me, and we just finished watching that match. Look, he's rubbing his chest. He's rubbing that the match with Psycho Clown at Viva La Raza 1 on February 18th, 2017. And that was a hell of a match. So, too bad you didn't come up in the winning point of it, but that suplex off the top rope was like...
Oh, yeah. I was not expecting that.
You wasn't expecting that, right? And your boy Joe got Mr. Ruda.
He got clapped.
He got clapped really good.
He
got clapped really good. Now we're coming up with there's a match coming up September 2nd.
Yeah.
And actually the first one is August 5th, which is at the BWF event.
Well, I won't be at the BWF event. I'm actually wrestling in Wallington, New Jersey that night for American Championship Entertainment, and I was prior engagement, so I won't be there.
I won't be there either, unfortunately. But the reason why I brought up BWF and LAW, there's a feud going.
Yeah.
There's a big feud going. It's been going on for months, and Frankie Flo has made his presence known by winning the United States Heavyweight Championship at BWF. Of course, the LAW World Champion, Dan the Man, who I'm not too fond of, but he is the champ. He's the face of the company, along with Team Shazam. And then you have Eric Jaden, who is the BWF champion at BWF, of course, up there with Bronco on his side. Now, this feud, we don't know what started it. Now, you being a professional wrestler and everything, what is your feedback on this feud?
It's about egos. Which company is better, to be totally honest? Well, I'm really not with that whole beef thing between them. It's whatever. Mr. Rudick cuts my check with no problem. I'm my own champion, the life insurance champion. So, it's really not my concern. I'm really not really care, but it's good for the fans because they get to see new faces in LAW, and for the BWF fans, they get to see new faces in BWF. Fans in the New York area need to catch these shows because there's some legit heat there. They're fighting. Last time somebody got busted open in the face, got hit with the face with a chair and all that.
Yeah,
but really not my concern. I'm just waiting for what I got planned for September 2nd. I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Right.
Try to get more views.
Now there's I believe a battle royal that's gonna be participating in this event September 2nd on Bad Blood. There's gonna be a bunch of other wrestling matches, I believe. There's gonna be, God knows. The card will be up. I don't want to give away too much information, but there will be title matches. There will be a fatal four-way. If you were given a chance to join this battle royal, would you join the battle royal?
Depends. If it's worth my while. I don't even know if I'm gonna be interested in it anyway.
Right.
I'm too busy doing my own thing, making my own money. So.
Because it'll be kind of funny that you're here, I'm here, and what if we end up? Because I don't know.
Wait. You're considering being in this battle royal?
I don't know. I haven't been approached yet. But what if I get called in? It's an opportunity to shine, right?
You sure you want to shine like that? Especially if you know if I'm going to be there?
Listen, I don't know, man. Listen, all I know is whether you're there or I'm not or you're not, whatever, it's going to be a spectacular match.
Well, people have to buy their tickets for September 2nd.
Yes, September 2nd.
And see what happens. Because
at Taino Towers, September 2nd, it's Bad Blood, Legendary Action Wrestling versus BWF, the final battle. There's a lot of rumors going around. Whoever wins, I guess, the main event, or between Frankie and Bronco, or whatever the situation may be, stories are coming out. Somebody's going to take control of somebody's company.
Oh, wow.
So we're hoping that whoever does win does the right thing. Whoever does, we'll see what happens. There's a lot of things. But September 2nd is coming on. There's a lot of... Wait. What do you mean I got a message?
Yes, I just got an email saying, please play this video during the live show while the guest is there.
Okay, we're going to play this video now. I don't know who's it from, but we'll see what's going on. It's the R&R show live, Turnbuckle Talk, with Vince Steele in the house.
So, good morning, good afternoon, or whenever this is going to air. Because I got an email from the Raw and Ready show, the R&R show, asking me, the sexy saying Eric Jaden, what's going on with the war between BWF and LAW, Legendary Action Wrestling. Well, boys, let's just cut to the chase. We're winning the war. Oh yeah, we're winning the war. Last event, LAW decided to show up in the Bronx once again. And you know what? I'm not all talk. And you guys found out that. Frankie Flo, I cracked you right side your head with a steel chair. Dan the Man, I cracked you right side of the head with your heavyweight title. And my only, and I feel really bad about this, the only thing I feel bad about is that I didn't put you guys in the hospital. That I didn't do. But, well, don't worry. There's time for that. There's plenty of time for that. Because the war is going to come to a head in September. We will end this. And BWF will be on top. So, does that answer your question? Relax and ready, and raw and ready, or whatever the hell your TV show is called? Let me get back to eating my breakfast. No more media.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We just received a video from Eric Jaden, and he basically called out LAW. He represents the heavyweight championship of BWF. Now, I know he'll be involved in Bad Blood. and you're more of a freelancer,
Yeah,
from my understanding.
you got that.
Yeah, you're more of a freelancer, so
Well, I go where the money is.
you go where the money is. All right, hey, fair enough. I'm not gonna argue with you, big man. I ain't gonna argue with you. You know, this feud is going on. You got two great champions on each side. You got two legends on each side. This is gonna get ugly.
To be totally honest, I hope it does get ugly. Just bring more people to come see me.
Hey, that's it. You know, but again, I guess Eric, thanks for sending out the video and answering my question. And you know, you took a couple of days, but you finally came through, and I appreciate it. You know, he said his thing that LAW is always invading his territory. Being a champion, you have to defend your title and the company you represent. Now, you being a professional wrestler for over 16 years, I know you've held titles and everything.
Oh yeah.
So what's the feeling like that if you were holding a title for a certain company and another company comes in and their champion starts calling you out? I mean, how would you focus yourself on that guy?
Just gotta prepare for the worst. To be totally honest, because you can never know who's behind you or who's coming from out of nowhere. And for Dan the Man, he got himself a little team.
Yeah, he does. He got the tag team champions.
Hopefully he has some. They're gonna help him and make sure he doesn't make LAW look bad. I'm gonna be totally honest, because he takes that L. That's bad business.
Yeah, it is. It is. Now with you know, you got two legends, Bronco International. You have the Puerto Rican Beast, Frankie Flo. These guys own these companies. They basically raised these two companies from the ground up. Now comes September 2nd, if you got Bad Blood, and winner takes all. Now, what do you think people are going to expect out of this? I mean, what would the feeling be if you lose your company to your rival? It's like the Red Sox and the Yankees playing.
Yeah.
So somebody's got to lose. Somebody's not going to live it down. I mean, 2004, we're still not living down when we were up 3-0 and lost 4 in a row to the Red Sox.
Yeah.
So now you got BWF and everything, and you got LAW, two of the top companies in New York right now, doing their thing. Everything goes. Eric Jaden just made his point. I'm asking Dan the Man, are you going to respond to what Eric Jaden said?
Yeah, man, you gotta respond back. If you don't, man, you gonna look like a punk.
What are you playing? I'm sorry, Frank is a little excited because he wants to get tickets for Bad Blood. But this is what we're going to do. As a matter of fact, talking about tickets, share the page.
True that.
Share this interview. And I will come up with a way for someone to actually come into the studio and win 2 pairs of tickets to Bad Blood September 2nd at Taino Towers. I don't care if you're rooting for this team or you're rooting for that team. We want you to come over and be part of something that's going to be history in the making.
True that. You know what? I'll match you.
You'll match me.
I'll put another 2 tickets in.
Look at that. Vince Steele will put another 2 tickets for anybody who shares this thing, hits me and him up on our Facebook pages, our fan page. Away a set of tickets. Vince set of tickets.
True that.
So you can come to September 2nd at Bad Blood Taino Towers. Now, we covered so much on this match. Aramis, Joey Ace, Eric Jaden, Alexa Buchanan, Vince Steele, Team Shazam. I hate to mention his name, Barrio Rikers. Him and I got some unfinished business.
That's your bestie, right?
Yeah, that's my bestie. All right, him and I got some unfinished business. But I am part of LAW. I started with LAW and everything, so I will stand with the devil himself if I have to, which is the world champ. like Frankie Flo said once. And I can't let another company come in and take it. I know you're a freelancer.
Yeah, because I worked for both companies at one point.
Right.
Well, right now I'm working for LAW, and you know, the beef really doesn't have anything to do with me.
Right.
And I'm gonna be totally honest. It's like, if it happens, let it happen. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But people, September 2nd is a big show.
Yes.
It's a must-see.
Yes. It's actually the last big show of the summer, because it's Labor Day weekend. You get to listen. Friday you get out of work. Saturday you watch one of the great cards you're ever gonna watch in the summer. Sunday you can sit down at your barbecue and talk about what you saw on September 2nd, Saturday night. Monday you're off of work. You'll be able to sit back again and talk about what happened September 2nd. Okay? There's so much that's going to be happening and with this show, I have to say that we're kicking off this every week. We're not just going to talk about LAW and BWF, even though we both represent them in some way, somehow. This show is going to be about wrestling fans. This is going to be about independent wrestling. We're going to have different wrestlers coming from different organizations. We want the fans to see what this world is about. I grew up watching my father wrestle for so many years. Now I'm in the ring. I saw both sides of the gate. What these guys give you every weekend, every month, every time there's a big show, they give you 100% of what they got. And it's only fair that guys like me and other shows that are around the internet talk about independent wrestling. Yeah. You know, Vince Steele, 16 years. Man raised with a single mom, 3 beautiful kids. What would have made you think? You wouldn't see that when you see him in the ring. You're looking at a beast, because the guy's a beast.
True.
Okay, but this is not about going out and say who's better or whatever. Guys are going to brag on the show.
Well, regardless, I am better than anybody in LAW and anybody in BWF.
Okay, I mean,
I'm 6'7". I'm 420 pounds. I am a beast.
Well, we got a comment from somebody named Brett Ferrantino. I think indie is better than the pros. Thank you so much, Brett, for logging on. I believe that too in my own heart, because the commercial wrestling has changed so much. There's no more competition.
Yeah.
You know, when you had WCW, ECW, NWA, AWA, UWF, you had all these big companies that featured stars from all over the place. And now it's just one big guy. So what? He has a network. Yeah, but he has their library. The only reason why that I got WWE Network is to watch the behind-the-scenes documentaries. I want to learn about the guys I grew up watching. I want to know their story. The pay-per-views and the library that they have.
Yeah.
The library is phenomenal.
It's perfect for a wrestling fan.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. Now, let me ask you this opinion. Now, you being an independent wrestler and the belief in yourself and the confidence you have in yourself, but step aside from wrestling and look at what you saw growing up. Who, in your opinion, was the greatest heavyweight champion of all time?
Oh, wow. By the time I got into wrestling, like really like did my studying and all that stuff, truth be told, the true world champion was always Ric Flair.
Exactly. I can't disagree. I can't agree with you more than that.
This man traveled the world defending that title for days in. I think there's a story of him traveling a month straight, defending the belt every night.
Yeah.
And
competing with the best. Ricky Steamboat, Harley Race, the Von Erichs, so many of these, Sting.
And all these are hour-long matches.
Yeah. Every day for an hour, 7 days a week. Dusty Rhodes, the late Dusty Rhodes. Wrestling needs to get back to the fans. It needs to stop, in my opinion. What I love about indie wrestling, yes, the storylines are good, but there's wrestling there.
Oh, yeah.
It's pure wrestling. These are guys that are hungry, and they're going to give it all they got. Not dogging the wrestlers of today. They have the talent. They're athletes. I give it to them. But I grew up in an era where my dad wrestled, where you had a man named Pedro Morales, Ivan Putski, Andre the Giant, Gorilla Monsoon. You had Chief J Strongbow. You had all these guys, Rocky Johnson, Tony Atlas, the Wild Samoans. These guys went out there, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Jake the Snake Roberts, the original Rock, in my opinion, Don the Rock Morocco. Okay, you know, those guys, the old Hulk Hogan, the bad heel. I liked him better than the yellow and red. You know, I like
the white tights.
Yeah, with the white
boots.
tights. The Rocky Hulk Hogan. Randy Savage, all these guys that came out, that was wrestling. Because it made me as a fan, like, you know, you have to be a fan to be a wrestler. Yeah, will you stop, Tito Santana? Yeah. To be a wrestler, because I grew up as a son of a wrestler. I grew up as a fan of wrestling. And when I got my opportunity to get in the ring, which was supposed to be one match, the bug hit.
Yeah.
All right? The bug hit. And man, I went, Amazon loves me. All right? I went and got all my stuff and everything. And learning new people, learning networking and training every week with two of the top best in the world, in my opinion. And you going out there and you watch it. Indies is where it's at right now. I mean, everywhere you go, there's somebody showing indies.
Indies there's a lot more promotions. There's more variety. But these are guys who want to go to the mainstream, and they want to. That's the ultimate goal. Everybody wants to go up there because they want to make that big money.
Yep.
You know, and a lot of guys are you know, weaving their way away from there because this is a new era. You know what I'm saying? I love the old school style. I love all that stuff, but we're in a different time.
Yeah.
Just like rap music.
Yeah.
The mumble raps are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the mumble rappers are the spot monkeys in our
Yeah.
industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta respect them because I cannot hate on somebody who making money.
Oh, of course not.
You know, like the Young Bucks. They get a big thing about doing super kicks.
Yeah.
95% of the matches. But what independent wrestler you know has a shirt line at Hot Topic?
You don't. You know, that's why I got to give these guys. But I give these guys credit. I know, like I said, I'm not dogging the guys in WWE and all those guys. But it's, you know, you can love the way they are flamboyant, the big lights and all the fireworks and everything and the promos. But a true wrestling fan wants to see a wrestling match.
Yeah,
you know, unfortunately, let's say out of 8 matches in a WWE pay-per-view, 4 are great. Like you'll be like, wow, this was wrestling. And then you get the other 4. Like I saw Battleground, and I forget the kid's name. I really don't follow these new guys, but the guy had a female who was supposed to be his wife, and they're constantly kissing each other when he's going by the ring. And it was, and you can see the crowd is like boring. But then you get like a John Cena match or the Randy Orton match. Great Khali comes out. That's where you're like, oh man, like this is what you want. And indies are doing that. Yeah. They're doing that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Not every match is perfect. I had some myself that weren't perfect. Yeah. You know, and you go back in the locker room and you say, damn, I should have done it like this. You know, I didn't get the pop I wanted. You know, I didn't get the heat I wanted or whatever. But then now you go and you watch the indies, man. And I watch so many of these guys. They're incredible. I mean, the flips, the storylines, the actual technical wrestling, like the Bret Hart type days.
True. But there's a company that's coming up. Other than LAW and all that, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Oh, definitely, yes.
And they're having an 18-day tournament as we speak right now. And it's all these matches are top notch. And it's crazy how, you know, that's more of a style that I portray.
Yeah.
I like to wrestle in that style. That's a possible goal of mine. I want to go out to Japan and wrestle out there. But
so the way you're going, yeah, it won't be too long, but it won't be too long.
I hope it's not that long, but the only way to see me is September 2nd.
Yes,
at Bad Blood.
At Bad Blood, September 2nd.
People have to buy your tickets. Get them now. I'll be putting up links to where you can get your tickets at. I know you're gonna be putting up links
Yes,
and all that.
definitely. You could, as soon as the tickets are printed out, posters are going to be up all over the place. I got an idea. If you see a poster on the street, take a picture with it, put it on your On Our Show page. If I see it, you'll get a free pair of tickets. How's that?
Look at that.
Promote the show. Promote us. Promote these guys that want to go out there and give you a great show. Because the experience that my friends and family and co-workers, that when they went to the first Viva La Raza and then the second one, their main thing was, we love the intimacy. They didn't pay $20 and sit all the way by the World Trade Center. They sat next to the ring and they felt the punch. I mean, when they were talking about your match, I was like, dude, when he got super, I felt the floor and I felt him getting smacked and all this stuff. And that's what I want people to understand. It's not just us. There's so many other companies out there that are putting out good shows. In Jersey, Connecticut, Philadelphia, down south in the Carolinas, upstate in New York. These guys are doing what they do best, and they love doing what they do. I love doing what I do. I still got a long way to learn, and then every time I get into a match, I learn. I get to work with great people. Before we go, what advice would you give to a person who's either up and coming or is looking to get into the business?
You got to learn as much as you can, and the best way to learn is to constantly practice. Find yourself a place to train at, work out, do all you can, and listen. That's the best advice that I have gotten, is to sit down and shut up and just listen, soak it all in, because you may never know what one person's experience can be your boost and get you somewhere. You'd be like, oh, he did this. Maybe if I do it differently, or if I do it the same exact way, I could probably get noticed. Same scenario. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, you gotta listen and you gotta be humble.
Yeah.
And show respect, even to guys that you personally don't think that they're that good. Show them respect.
Yeah, because I met Matthias, the Jewish wrestler.
Yeah.
And I've worked with him at Viva La Raza too. I met him in the locker room, and we did some training sessions together. And this young man goes and shakes everybody's hand in the locker room.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Shakes everybody's hand in the locker room, listens. My advice to guys who are coming up, if, like you said, listen, play it safely. Make sure you're learning not only not to hurt yourself, but to hurt a fellow wrestler who you two are working together to come up in this business. And go with the right teachers. Don't go with guys who just want to collect your check or collect your money and tell you, yeah, that's great, that's great, that's great, and they're not intimate with you.
Yeah.
My teachers are drill sergeants. If I screw up, they're going to make me do it over and over again. And the first thing they tell me, and they use me as an example. Sometimes you get frustrated, like, man, come on, man, what you? But you know what? They're doing it for you and for the next guy that gets in the ring with you. There's safety. There's ways of wrestling. Anybody can look good, but doesn't mean you can wrestle.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way, and I am proud to say that the R&R show is now launching off a segment here every Thursday. This is the premiere show, that's why it's a little longer. But
because I'm Vince Steele.
Yeah, because Vince Steele's in the house. But it's the premiere show, and we're going to be doing a lot of interviews with different wrestlers. We're going to be doing it with different organizations. There's going to be promos for a bunch of other wrestling events. But fortunately, September 2nd, Bad Blood. This is the one that's going to decide who goes to who goes where. Okay? This is the one. This is the one that's going to decide what's going to happen. If I'm in the Battle Royal, then I'm in it. If I'm not, I'm not. But I got to be in the LAW side. I know you have your intake on it.
I'm not saying I'm not going to be in that match. I'm not saying I'm not going to be in the match. I'm just saying.
You're just saying.
you have to come September 2nd to
see.
witness. Yeah.
To definitely see. But I want to thank Vince Steele for being on the show. Thank you so much and giving us the great stories and your input in the business. We're going to take a funny commercial break. When I come back, I'm going to come up with some upcoming programming. And next week, hopefully, my co-host Karma will be in the house. Check out the R&R Show page to see who can be the next indie wrestler sitting right next to me on Turnbuckle Talk. And we'll be right back after this. It's the R&R Show. Thank you, Vince. We'll see you guys in a few minutes.
It's going to be great, man. You're the best human we could ever ask for. Man, hell no, man. Yo, who does he think we are? Half dog, half dolphin out here? Here we go, man. These my people on TV. Yes, it is. Oh, it's my cousin. What else we got up in here? Every time I see my people, I get so excited, man. Every time. Oh, man. What else we got up in here? About to go canoeing with my good buddy Hank behind me, helping me out. Let's go, man.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Now, come on back up. Come on back to land, man. Come on back up, man.
Defeating the purpose, Hank.
No, you had a good time, man. You're
not helping me, Hank.
You went far enough,
Come on, buddy.
It's too dangerous, man. Come on
push
back
me out
up.
there, man.
No, come on back,
It's
man.
gonna be okay. Just push
You're
me
too
out
valuable, man. You feed me and walk me. You're too valuable to lose.
Okay. Well, what you gonna do then, player? I'm gonna bust a crazy fresh move on your player, then I'm gonna look at the TV. Okay, good people, as you look at the tape, Tevin was laying his annoying, instigating self right there smack dab in the living room talking mess as he often does. Little did he know, I've been watching Netflix all week and I've been watching nothing but Beat Street, Breaking 1 and 2, and the Get Downs. I was schooled in the B-boy arts, breakdancing. So I hit him with the paw to throw him off, then I hit him with the boom bap spin. He had no clue this was coming, hopped over him, and then I looked at the entertainment center like he wasn't even important, man. And he didn't even know I was capable of that because of my size. Boom, pow, surprise. What you gonna do then, player? I'm actually at a crossroads right now. Do I give you a part of your nugget, or do I tackle you tiger style? Well, scared money don't make money. Do something with that paw, player. Well, what's up, Yeah, see, you teleported over there to the coffee table. Well, that's why we got to break bread more often together as zebras. You know what I'm saying? Just to build a bond. You know, man, why don't you go somewhere, man? You're just running up on sheer size. Think we supposed to back down? Hoit! Automatically, man. Hoit!
Chill,
Tired of y'all, man. Just running up, thinking you just running things. Hoit! Just because you big, man. We supposed to bow down and give you tribute. Why don't you go sell some toys or something, man? Tired of y'all, man. You know what? No disrespect, man. Just do your thing. Shoot. Y'all got to stay in your little cubby. Stay in the cubby right here. Okay? TT, I told you don't go in here. Just stay in the little cubby until later on. Then you can play. Don, I done told you already. I done told you, Don. Y'all have to stay in the cubby, huh? Y'all don't pay me enough for this.
Is there a wild animal in our house?
You're damn right it is.
Who did this?
Right here, Playboy.
Did you do this?
Every goddamn piece. Now, come on now, put the gun down. Let's talk this out, you know. How could you do this? That's why I get no regrets. No, let's not make hasty decisions. You know, put the gun down. Let's not do anything brash. Let's talk this out like civilized people. You just... Listen, man, we just had a few setbacks, man. I will have your money back. Bang! That's why I get no regrets, man. Hey, you got some snacks? I'm still alive for the snacks. Appreciate you guys letting me stay out here, man. I'm here for Natalie, man. She's mine. So, you ain't got the guts to pull the trigger. And I tell you what, you better kill me. Yeah, man. You ready to go for a walk? What's the gun for? where's Natalie, man? I'm here to say, wait. Oh, lucky I had a vest on, cause oh, hey, just looking out the window waiting for Natalie. As long as my tail still moves, my heart still pumps. Scotty, don't even drink. Come on, Scotty, man. You got this whole bed. Why you piling up next to me, man? Go on somewhere, Scotty.
Let me dabble in the little pink thing, thingamajigga. Hey, man, don't bite my hand/toes, man. What are you doing, man? It won't let me dabble.
Yeah, this is gonna be great, man. You the best human we could ever ask for. He in these blinds, y'all. He over here. We're snitching playing. He's slapping and he's in the windowsill. They gonna get you. Y'all, let me see what he doing over here.
Ooh, you boys tired, and this chest rub is right on time. Like, what the hell you doing? Get back up in there. Right on time, like celibate periods. You hear me? What the hell you doing, man? Get in on this and stay up in there. Oh, now we cooking with grease now. Man. You'll stop playing these Olympic games with me.
Hey, get your bike up out of here, man. The crown. Don't nobody want to see your little punk bike, man. Get your little crown out here with your lavish bike. Thinking you better. Okay, all right, you dodged on that one. Kudos to you. Oh, you think you gonna ride off into the sunset? The crown. Feel every piece of these ram hits, baby. Crown. I ain't a full ram, but you cram. You gonna feel this. You gonna feel this. Who you think you are out here with your cram, with your little lavish bicycle, man? Thinking you better than us out here. You know what? Cram. Yeah. Ever since I was a young lamb and I got ran over by a little kid on his bicycle, I vow to always take bikes out whenever I cram. Yeah. TKO, baby. And you know you can get this work too for riding in my hood with your little bike, man. Who you think you are just gonna come up in here with your bike, man? I don't want to see no bikes out here. No pedals, no brake. Man. A lot of people don't know. Art is the main attraction at these zoos, man. We killing it out here. And the people, when people come to the art exhibit, be packed. We the stars out here. You know, they're gonna put the tigers all on the display, but man, we the real attraction. We got that personality. You feel me? Tigers ain't got that personality. Oh, I'm living in an apartment right now. Look at this. It's lavish. Daryl, let me indulge in this salad you got going over here. I know you hear me. I know you feel me and hear me over here, Daryl. I know you feel my part. Let me partake in this salad you got going over here. I like what you're doing. I'm not even a salad guy, but you're making it look so good. I must dabble in that. He's not gonna give you none. Daryl. I just explained to you what I want, man. You know what it is. He's Daryl. stingy. Come on, man.
You guys do not beg.
I wasn't begging. Begging?
I was just watching.
Oh, there's a difference between begging and asking, Daryl. All right. I don't like that color, Mister. Just put the cape down. So just put the cape down. He was a little shy and scared, guys. Yeah, I get scared right here. Oh, crime. Yeah. Tourist season, huh? Yeah. And don't be crime in front of your boys either. Oh, well, hello there. Aren't you out here looking fine as wine? Hello, it's me. Oh, I see you like to dabble in the dance as well. A spider with a word came to me with the sweetness of a honey-soaked bumblebee. Oh, girl, man, we just got a synergy, girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the R&R Show. We are live here at Nightline TV. I can't say thank you enough to Vince Steele for being my first guest in the premiere of Turnbuckle Talk. Like I said, unfortunately, my co-host wasn't here today, but she'll be here next week. I'm your karma. Hopefully, sweetheart, love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I would like to thank everyone who's logged on and listened to the first premiere. I want to thank all the guys who said, well, let me thank the Joker or the Psycho Clown guy or Killer Clown, whatever he's in, Fatal 4-Way. That's going to be interesting. Eric Jaden from BWF, who sent the response to my question, what's going on between BWF and LAW. I would like to thank Legendary Action Wrestling for being associated with me in this segment. Of course, September 2nd, Bad Blood, the one that finishes it all, the final battle. Who knows who's going to be in these matches? I know there's a battle royal. There's a rumor about a battle royal. Hopefully I'll be in there. Maybe Vince will be in there. If he is, I don't want to be in his way, but I will do whatever I can to try to win. But with that, I want to thank everyone who's kept supporting us, everyone who's still supporting Nightline TV and is still here with Nightline TV and doing their thing with Nightline TV and watching how beautiful Nightline TV is getting together and putting on some good shows. Coming in September, we got brand new shows coming up that we're going to take the fall season by storm, okay? And again, thanks to Frank D'Angelo and everybody who's been working behind the scenes. Thank you everybody who supported the R&R show for the last few months. I know the last couple of weeks I've been doing a solo act, but you know, she will be back. The rumors are not true. She is not leaving. All right, she's on vacation. She's a hardworking single mom and she's doing her thing. Thank you so much, Tony Baker, for sending us videos of his funny clips. Funny as hell. Again, thank you, Legendary Action Wrestling, for supporting the videos of Vince Steele's match at your events. We have so much more coming. Frankie Flo, thank you so much, buddy. It's going to be a pleasure working with you doing this segment. And that's it. I'm going to go home. I'm going to watch TV. Matter of fact, I'm going to stop at Burger King, get the 2 for $10 with the 1 medium drink because I'm as hungry. And with that, have a safe trip. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you got kids watching wrestling, don't let them try this stuff at home. These are the professionals that are learning how to do this. I'm still learning, and I don't even, you know, my girl wants to wrestle once in a while, but it ain't that type of wrestling, right, honey? Wink, wink. Anyway, it's the R&R Show. We'll be back next week. Full strength. Another episode of Turnbuckle Talk. You never know who's going to show up. It's the R&R Show on Nightline TV. Good night, and God bless.
Hey, a guy walked into a bar and said, ouch.